Your company or business manages several WordPress websites and you feel overwhelmed how to manage the servers, how to update, how to configure LiteSpeed or the server or libraries, and how to manage the domains, the SSL and things like that. Now there's a solution, and this is CloudPages. Assalamualaikum, I'm Handy. Welcome to Solufast YouTube channel, and today I want to tell you about CloudPages. So what is CloudPages? They say CloudPages is your all-in-one WordPress hosting partner. So CloudPages is an SaaS WordPress server management that allows you to deploy WordPress site in minutes, and you don't have to worry about the complexity and infrastructure like the software, configuring server, configuring SSL, domains, the LiteSpeed configuration and things like that. It is all managed by CloudPages. So before we get started, if you like this kind of video, please support us by subscribing to this channel and liking and also commenting below with your questions or opinions. Alright, so let's get started. Let's take a look at what CloudPages does. And first, their slogan is speed, security, and simple. So by using CloudPages on your WordPress, they say that you will get the greatest speed and your website will be secure. And your websites, because you can manage multiple WordPress websites using one server, or you can manage multiple servers. And it's also simple. So no matter if you manage only one website or several websites in one server or several websites in multiple servers, then CloudPages will make it easy for you. It has a WordPress Manager, and then it has a security feature Bubblewrap. Then you can have multiple PHPs. There is a free migration support. It has Git Manager, and it's super fast. So first, CloudPages is simple and developer friendly. Now you can invite multiple team members to your CloudPages account, and then the main feature here is that you will be able to manage your WordPress sites and servers easily, and you can deploy a WordPress application in just 5 to 10 minutes, and I will prove that to you. And they also provide support, so these guys are experts in WordPress. You will not be having issues a lot with your WordPress server. Okay, so this is how it looks like, the screenshot in your website where you are managing the server. You can deploy a WordPress website to your server, and it's also supporting LS cache, which is a LiteSpeed cache support, so you get a faster server. If you have multiple websites and you forget the password for admin, you can use this auto login feature provided by CloudPages. And then you can also create staging sites, so you can have a different site for staging and then deploy the staging site to production after you have done making changes or making experiments. Why the CloudPages is good? The deployment is fast. So let's see how many minutes will I take using CloudPages to deploy a new WordPress server. It has a complete WordPress Manager, and there is a Bubblewrap. Bubblewrap is a feature that isolates multiple sites in a single server, and it also provides multiple PHP versions, so you can have a different PHP version for each of your sites. One-click SSL, so you don't have to worry about SSL. It's all managed by CloudPages, the certificates and how to install that. You don't have to worry about it, and you can have team management. And then you can have a trial here. Okay, so these are the features of CloudPages. Let's take a look at the pricing of CloudPages. So they have 4 different plans. The first one is the free plan. You can actually get started if you only have one server and one website, and you can use CloudPages to manage your first server without any additional cost. Okay, but then there are some features that you only get if you upgrade to the personal or freelancer or agency. In the personal plan, $10 per month, you will get one server. You can manage one server. So CloudPages is not a hosting company. You need to have your own hosting. You need to have your own VPS. It can be in AWS. It can be in DigitalOcean or Azure or Vultr or Hetzner or OVH or Google Cloud, Alibaba, Oracle Cloud. It doesn't matter what your hosting is, as long as it has a VPS, a VM instance that you can connect over SSH, then you can use CloudPages with it. The CloudPages pricing here is just for the panel or the management tool. Now you can manage one server with a personal account, but you get unlimited web applications. Doesn't matter if you have a big server, then you can manage 10 sites, 20 sites, even 50 sites or 100 sites. You can do that, and it's easy to deploy a server, and it also provides one-click SSL, and you also get support. Okay, but if you are a freelancer now or agency, this is $16 and $40 per month. In freelancer now you get unlimited servers, unlimited web applications, just 10 WordPress deployments, and you also get Bubblewrap. Okay, so this will be isolating the websites in its own Bubblewrap. And then in agency plan, you will get unlimited WordPress deployments, and then you also get unlimited WordPress staging environments, and then you also can add a team management, and then there is integration with Git. You will get the web application firewall, ModSecurity if you need better security, and you also get one-click WordPress login. You don't need to remember the admin password, and there's also a WhatsApp chat support group. So these are the monthly plans, monthly pricing, and I would say the pricing is very good here already. But if you pay yearly or annual billing, then it's even cheaper. So $6 per month, $10 per month, $35 per month, and these are the features. But there is a but. Currently, CloudPages is having a lifetime deal on AppSumo, and this makes it even cheaper. So imagine that if you are paying the freelancer plan, this is $10 per month. If you pay yearly, that means $120 for this freelancer plan, and you get this one and 10 WordPress deployments. However, if you get this lifetime deal, check the link. It's an affiliate link in the description below, and then you can see that you get the freelancer plan at only $159, and this is a one-time purchase, so you don't have to pay year after year or month after more. It's bigger if you consider the monthly plan of $16 per month. Yeah, this is like 10 times the pricing of the freelancer plan. It's like you are paying for 10 months here. However, in return you get a lifetime subscription of CloudPages. And not only that, actually in the freelancer one you get 10 WordPress deployments here. However, in the AppSumo deal it's a little bit different, because now you get unlimited WordPress staging sites. So it's actually a better deal than this freelancer plan. But this is a lifetime deal, it's time limited. So if you are watching this video and it's still live on AppSumo, then I would suggest you to act quickly before this lifetime deal expires, because this is, I would say that this is a very good deal. And actually, if you click on the questions, actually they also provide stacking for codes, so you can get 2 code to get the agency plan here. So this is an even better deal if you need team management or Git Manager or ModSecurity or the one-click WordPress login. Then you can get the agency plan just by having 2 codes. And actually they also provide an additional offer for 3 codes. Let me see which ones. There you go. And then okay, agency plan is 2 codes. Let's see, actually they have the 3 codes, but it's like hidden in the questions here. Okay, now with 3 codes, that means $159 times 3, you not only get unlimited WordPress deployments, unlimited WordPress setting and the agency features, but you also get unlimited projects. So a project is actually, it's a container for all of for some of your servers. So you can divide all of your servers into different projects. So in the normal agency plan, you only get 1 project, but you can manage many servers there. But in the agency with 3 codes of AppSumo, you can get unlimited projects. So you can create multiple projects, and within each project you can have your own team, and then it's the different servers and different teams for each of the projects. So this is the pricing. This is the normal pricing, but if the lifetime deal is still up there, I really suggest you to get this deal. It's a really good deal. Although this lifetime deal is only with 1 year of support, so after the 2nd year, if you want, you can pay separately for the support, but you can still use the CloudPages software as a lifetime subscription. Okay. So this is the pricing, and after this we'll take a look at how to use CloudPages to manage a WordPress server. So this is the CloudPages dashboard. Now as you can see, I already have 1 project here. My plan is the agency plan, and currently I don't have any servers here. I can deploy a server. I will show you how to deploy a server after this. I will be trying. This will be my first time, and currently there are other things, and invoices, subscriptions, and you can add a team member if you want to add your team, and then you can specify your team member has access to which features, and then billing details and logs, and then also the project settings. So what is the name? All right, so let's get started. How to deploy a server. So first, there are several requirements with this server. You can have your server anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter if it's in Asia, Europe, US, Australia, Africa, Middle East, anywhere, as long as it's a VPS or it's a dedicated server. You can use AWS, DigitalOcean, Vultr, Hetzner, Azure, Google Cloud, Alibaba, anything. If you need more information about the cloud providers that you can use, check the link in the description. And then you have to manually create a server, so I'm going to do that after this one, and I will install the server with Ubuntu server 20.04 64 bits. So this is a requirement, yeah. you have to use this exact operating system in order to use CloudPages. And CloudPages will not work with a server where you have already installed a LAMP stack, and CloudPages would not work with NAT. You need a server with a valid public static IP. So this means that the server must be like empty. It's just a server that's just created with the OS, and you please do not install any other hosting software. And the server needs to have a public static IP, and you will need to add exclusions for this port in the firewall. Okay, and then you can choose the server. CloudPages does not support Nginx or Apache, so it only supports either Open LiteSpeed or LiteSpeed Enterprise. And if you need LiteSpeed Enterprise, then you will need to buy your own license key, and then you can use your key in CloudPages. But if you don't have a LiteSpeed Enterprise license, then you can just use Open LiteSpeed. Alright, so now I will create a server on my VPS, and this time I'm going to use AWS. Okay, so now I'm logged in to my AWS account, and I'm using the LiteSail service. So now I'm going to create an instance. Okay, I'm going to choose Singapore as it is the closest to my location in Bandung, Indonesia. I will choose platform is Linux, and then the blueprint I will choose Ubuntu 20.04 LTS, as this is the one required by CloudPages. Now you may be asking, alright, so Amazon already provides WordPress blueprint. Why do you need CloudPages? Why don't you just use it? Okay, first, if you noticed, this one is WordPress 5.7. So if you see in the WordPress website and you check Get WordPress, you'll notice that the latest version now is WordPress 5.8.1. So if you're using this blueprint, you are a little bit behind on the version. So that's one thing. And after that, you will not get support for the management of this WordPress instance. So this is one thing that you will be getting it much easier by using a server management tool like CloudPages. Okay, so now we'll install Ubuntu 20.04 LTS, and then make sure that you are using the keypad, the SSH keypad that you use. And then a good idea, always a good idea, to enable automatic snapshots, so you get automatic backups of your instance in case anything goes wrong. Okay, so now for a simple WordPress instance, you may be good with only half a gigabyte of RAM, but in this case I'm going to choose the 1 gigabyte RAM. For typical sites, 1 gigabyte of RAM will be good. For bigger sites, or if you have multiple websites in one server, then you may need 2 gigabytes or 4 or even more. Okay, so $5 per month, I would say it's a good pricing from Amazon LiteSail. If you are making money from your website, then it should not be a problem, especially if you use CloudPages and you're paying for the lifetime deal. Then you will save a lot of money in the long run. Okay, I'm going to identify my instance. So for example, I will say this one, so I will make it a unique name here, and then I will add a tag. I usually make it a tag. Right, and then I'm going to create this instance. Okay, now it's pending. And usually what I do is that I will make sure that this website has a permanent public IP. So I'm doing it by creating a new IP address in networking, and it's still not yet, so I think I'm going to wait until the instance is running. The server is now running. This is the temporary public IP. Then I can create a static IP for this. It will be attached to this instance, and I can identify this public IP. Alright. Okay. IP. Alright. And then I can go back to this instance. And as given here, it will be installed by Ubuntu 20.04. It's already installed there. Okay, and we are not installing any LAMP stack. We are not using NAT. We are using public IP. And then inbound this traffic. So let's see. We are adding the firewall here. So 22 is for SSH, need to be there. 80 for TCP, and then we need to put HTTPS there. And okay, and HTTPS for this one, and this one will be 443 UDP. Let's add a rule. 443, and then the last one will be this one, port 2083 TCP. Okay, so now we have created all of the firewall rules. Next, what we need to do is that we need to put the server name here. I'm just going to use this server name, and then we need to put the server IP here. Okay, so make sure to use this public IP, not the private IP one. Then I'm going to deploy the server. Okay, server name can only contain alphabets, numbers, and white spaces. Okay, so I'm just going to remove these ones, and okay, like this. Going to deploy the server. Okay, to install this CloudPages agent, you will need to connect to the server using SSH or terminal. So I'm going to do that. Okay, and I'm going to connect to that. Okay, so you should be comfortable with SSH a bit. And in this case, I will be using an identity file to connect to the server, and identity is only is yes, and then the currently for Amazon Light Sale we don't get a root account, but we do get a Ubuntu account. Then from there we can sudo to get the root account. So I connect here. Okay, and now I'm inside this server. So what I need to do is that I need to copy this. Okay, first, before running it, we need to run it as root. So how to go as root? You can do sudo bash. Now it becomes root. Just to be nice, I cd to the root folder, and then I copy this one, the script, and paste it on there. And we'll be waiting for several minutes. After that, then we can then use CloudPages to manage the server. Okay, so I think this will take about 5 minutes maybe, so I'm going to speed this up. Okay, so it's still in progress after about 2 minutes. Now it's installing LiteSpeed and then installing Bubblewrap. Okay, alright, so I will speed it up again. So this is after the server has been installed by CloudPages. It took about 6 minutes, yeah, for this 1 GB AWS LiteSpeed server, and now we'll see that currently this is the disk total is 38 GB, and use is 2 GB, and RAM is about 1 GB still used here. And then we see that we can manage WordPress deployments and web applications. So CloudPages can be used not only for WordPress but also PHP applications, and we can also manage databases here. Okay, so let's try creating WordPress. So we go to WordPress Manager here, and I will deploy WordPress application. Now I'm going to make this a test. I want to use CloudPages, yay. I'm going to use a domain. Let me see, CloudPages review, solofast.com, and then wow, we get to choose which WordPress that you want to install. At first I'm going to use the newest one, and what are the plugins that you want to install. It comes with LSCast by default, so you get the maximum performance at the first time. And then let's check the username. Let's input the username to log in, and then also the password that I'm going to use to log in the first time. Okay, I'm generating a random password. And okay, so there are settings that you can use here. If I'm actually I would recommend that at least you enable minor and security updates, because I would say that the risk of a broken website due to updates is smaller or even better than the risk of your website getting hacked. Okay, so at least I would recommend you to enable this minor and security updates. But if you are okay with sometimes your WordPress site is breaking due to major updates, then you can choose all, minor and major. I'm going to use this one. And then you can also disable plugins, and you can also disable themes, meaning that the admin of that website will not be able to add more plugins or add themes, which is a good security feature. But now I want to enable these features. Then I'm going to deploy. So let's see how much time will it take. So it says that now it's 16:20. So let's see how much time will this take. Okay, it says obtaining SSL. Okay, by the way, I haven't configured my DNS record. I think it probably will fail when obtaining this SSL, so I will configure the SSL later, and also the CNAME later. Still downloading, so I would say I'm going to speed this up. Yeah. Alright, so that took about 2 minutes, but it seems that this is still error. I think I can understand why, because I'm not yet configuring the SSL. and also not configuring the CNAME yet. Okay. Right, so actually what I should do, and I think it should be clearer from the management side, the UI of CloudPages, is that I need to add CNAME record or a record in my DNS Manager account. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm here, and then I will add a record that is a record, yeah, a record that is this one, and then I will point it to the IP address of the server. Okay, and I will disable proxy here, then save it. Okay. So now I think after waiting some time, I should be able to access this website. First, before you add a new website, what you should do is that you should prepare the DNS record for the new website. So when you install it, then it will be ready to use. All right, let's try again. Open, and yay! So this is the website. So actually, yeah, it should take just 2 minutes to create a new website. After your server has been installed, it will spend only 2 minutes just to make this website ready. So now let's see if I go to login. This is still not using SSL. Let me try if I can use SSL here. So it's not yet secure. I think because the SSL was not configured properly due to me not giving the proper domain DNS record during installation. But let's see how to fix that. Yeah. Okay, so this is the new website where I can create a post. So this is you can see how fast this website is for initial installation using Pages website. Yay! So I can try to publish this and view post. So everything seems to be good. So let me try. Okay. So I think it's quite quick without benchmarking this. And let's see if I can get SSL working again. Okay, this one is SSL. Okay, and all right. So I guess let's issue free SSL. So is it working? This is the CNS www.example.com. Okay. So it seems the SSL is not yet working. So this seems to be a problem, and I will contact them. I will put it on the comment below when I have received a response from them. Okay. So regardless of the SSL, which I'm pretty sure it will work, but then you can manage the WordPress applications here, and there is this Git Manager. Okay, it's nice to integrate with Git, and there's also File Manager. Okay, so you can see the files and edit them. Okay, I'm pretty sure that it allows you to edit the file. Yeah. Oh no, it's also broken pipe here. So it seems there is some stability issues with CloudPages at the current stage, but I'm pretty sure that they will be able to fix this. Yeah, and maybe next time I'm going to give a better review when this problem has been resolved. Okay, But as you can see, there are features like file manager and also rewrite templates. Okay, so this is nice that you can put a template here, for example for HTTP, HTTPS. Okay, so that's nice, but I'm not going to play with this for now. I'm not going to save it. And then you can also check the logs. It says broken pipe 2 this time, and LiteSpeed settings. Okay, so these are the LiteSpeed settings there, and the security. Okay, so we can enable Bubblewrap here, and I think it should be okay to just enable this, right? Okay, seems by enabling Bubblewrap it should be more secure, and it's easy to turn it on. And also we can enable reCAPTCHA. Okay, so let's try reCAPTCHA checkbox. Is there anything changed? Not yet. Okay, maybe I have to restart the server. Maybe let me try using incognito window. There is no reCAPTCHA yet. Let me try restarting the server. Okay, so there should be services here and LiteSpeed, and I should be able to, okay, how to restart the LiteSpeed server. Okay, there's no settings there. Okay, and there's also a way to install ModSecurity here. Okay, so there are ways to create a website, the web application, and also WordPress Manager, and databases. So this one is the database that was created to install that website. And we can also manage PHP configuration. Let me see, can I change this to PHP 8 and then save it? Okay, so okay, after changes are saved, it should be here. Then info, and then server. Okay, the PHP version is still 7.4 here. It's not 8. So this is quite weird. It still says 7.4 instead of 8. Okay, maybe we can change that on a per WordPress configuration. Ah, this one, this PHP is 7.4. All right. And okay, can we change it here? Can update the PHP for this website, and let's see if this now changed. So there is a PHP for the, yeah, now it changes to PHP version 8. So there is a version for the server itself, and then there is a PHP version for the individual websites. You can change based on the compatibility with the plugins or themes that you use. So I would say that's nice. Apart from this issue about SSL and broken pipe that I'm having, and also the file manager that is still not working properly. I want to say that luckily before I published and finished editing this video, I received a response from the CloudPages team regarding the error on SSL and also the broken pipe error. So this is the response. So it's actually already 2 hours ago, and the response was quite quick. Yeah, I think it's only a few, maybe less than 1 hour after I submitted the ticket, and then after that they 5 minutes after they reply and they say that the SSL has been successfully issued. So let's check, and yeah, true to their word, this is now using SSL. Okay, so let me try to edit this. So now I want to make sure that this website is using the HTTPS URL. Going to save it. Okay, and now if I go to the home page, now it's using the HTTPS one. So now what happens if I go to the HTTP one? It's still there. Now let's see if I can create the LiteSpeed settings, yeah, in order to rewrite and force the from HTTP to HTTPS, which CloudPages has provided. So okay, so where's this template? Wait. Okay, it's still not showing. Let me try to refresh. Ah, there you are. So it seems I have to seems that I cannot click on the editor first before clicking the template. So if I click the template, it creates it correctly. But if I try to edit, then it cannot add a template. Okay, I would say this is also a usability issue with the software, but the functionality is there. Just the user experience need to be better. Yeah? So it also should not be a combo box like this. It should be like a button where you can edit here or something, yeah? Like you are editing in a text editor, right? So I will just make it a line here, and then I will save the changes. Okay, so configurations updated. Now let's see if, all right, so even if I go to HTTP, it will still go to the secure website there. So the rewrite works well. So that's really nice of CloudPages. So that means I'm in good hands. They really know what they are doing, even if there are still several issues and problems. But as long as they can keep supporting the service well and quickly to solve problems, then I'm happy. I also would like to point out one thing, in that in other server managers, they sometimes allow you to not only generate SSL using let's encrypt the usual HTTP method, but also to use DNS API. So there are other server managers that support this. So basically, instead of your web server needs to be up and properly configured with HTTP port running and the firewall open on that port, while using the DNS API, the server manager will directly connect to your DNS provider. For example, I'm using Cloudflare here on the side, and by using this API, then the server manager can then get a verification from Let's Encrypt without having a web server running. Okay, so this is a more practical feature in some cases if you need it. And I would say that in this case, CloudPages still do not have the feature. I don't see any way in order to specify this DNS API or to provide the token for Cloudflare. So I'm hoping, I already submitted a feature request, so hopefully they will be able to support DNS API in the future. Now, if you are getting the agency plan for CloudPages, then that means you will also get this feature, which is ModSecurity. So I have enabled it. Enabling it requires installing. It's just a click of a button. It took about 1 minute, and then you get these settings, and then you can enable the rules and you can configure what rules that will be enabled. So this is very good, as you can increase the security of your website. I would say that there is only one ModSecurity rules package here, so I hope that in the future that CloudPages team can improve by adding more packages, whether it's our own packages or from third-party ModSecurity rules packages. And what is the effect of enabling ModSecurity? Then yeah, basically the website still running, which is good. And if there are attacks on the website, then the ModSecurity rules WAF or web application firewall will be helping you to block some of these attacks. And but the configuration here is good because sometimes there are plugins or themes or REST API that are not compatible with some rules, and if it's needed, then you can disable specific rules here. For example, if I want to disable this one, it's possible. Okay, so it's really nice that CloudPages provide this security feature for someone who is managing their website. So that is my review of CloudPages and also hands-on experience on how to use it the first time. As you can see, it didn't go as smoothly as I planned, and there are some rough edges that still needs to be fixed, and I'm pretty sure that the CloudPages team will be able to fix it. Pricing wise and all the features that are currently here, it's a really good deal. Why? Because CloudPages is very new in the business relative to the other competitors like RunCloud or ServerPilot. And CloudPages team, if you see here, the team of CloudPages is actually the same team that are building CyberPanel. So CyberPanel is the web hosting panel that you can deploy on your own server. And but the CloudPages makes it easy for you because you don't have to worry about the technical stuff. And as you can see here, the team is the same. Okay, the team of CyberPanel is are those who are running the CloudPages. So that's why I'm pretty sure that they will be able to fix it, because they are indeed the experts in server management and also WordPress. So I hope that review is good for you and useful. And again, if you are interested with this and you still have the CloudPages lifetime deal running on AppSumo, I really suggest you to check out this deal because you will get a lot of features, and this will save you the cost in the long run. And for the link, you can check the description. Again, so thank you for joining me in this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment with your opinions, and also what kind of things that you want in the future. Alright, I'm Handy. See you again in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.